Hello, my name is Mohammed Lamin Jahate, and I'm about to perform lab 2. I'm in Professor Vasilek class and Professor Milman. So lab 2 was about multiplexers, decoders, and ALU logic. So first of all, we had to import file from lab 1, which we did already, and we had to build this first circuit, which is the multiplexer. So I'm about to proceed and go to digital software. So this was the circuit. So yeah, it's in our file lab 2. So we had the truth table. So basically when we simulated, we start the simulation, if the select button is 0, so if it's not on, um the output is always going to take the value of A. So right now the value of A is 0, so the output is 0. If we turn the value of A on, so the output is going to be on. Once the select button is on, so it's going to take the value of B. So right now the value of B is 0, the value of B over here is 0. If we turn it on, it's going to take the value of B. So basically that's what we had to do. And we had to build after that, we had to build a 4 bit multiplexer and then import it into Verilog and test it, which is what we did. It's right here. So I could go back to my file, open my lab2 file, and go to my 4-bit multiplexer right here. Open it. We could test it right here. Um, if I go and simulate it, start the simulation, and I give a value or hexadecimal a value. Let me give it a value of 2, and let me give B a value of 4. So right now the select button is off. That's why we having the value of A showing on the output right here. But if we turn the select button on, we should expect an output of 4 right here, which is what we get right here. And after that, we had to import it. We had to import it into Verilog file. So I'm gonna have to open my lab2 folder. So I could open a new common window and go to cd top slash lab2, and after that I could copy um, this right here for the Verilog file, which is right here. Mm, Where's my common window? Yep, this one right here. Copy it, and I could copy this too on since we're on a Mac. So we have our file open already. So let's say if we go to lab2, um, if we go to lab2, which is right here, by the way. So um, we're gonna open it. Let me just clear this, so because this when I was testing it. So right here, this is what I have. We had to do several tests to see. So I took these numbers. Over here, B is 6, A is 7, and the select button is on. So we should expect an output of 6. The first one A is 4, B is 8, and the select button is 0, so we should expect an output of 4, which is A. So if we go over here and we have wire A, wire B, and we go over here to see why. So we could see it over here with our test. Wire B is 8, when wire B is 8, right? And wire A is 4, and the select button is 0, so we're gonna expect an output of 4 right here. When the wire is 6, B is 6, and the wire A is 7 right here. Wire B is 6, wire A is 7, and we have an the select buttons is 1. We're gonna have an output. This is Y of 6. So this basically that's all the tests that we did are satisfied. We pass all the tests. So after that we had to go and build a circuit with 7-segment display. So I'm about to go back to my digital and then file open, go back to lab 2 and um, do the display. Yeah, that's the one with the 7-segment display. So we have it right here. So it's basically the same stuff. Let's say we have let's start the simulation, and we have, let's just give a value of let's just give a value of 2, right, and B a value of 0. So if we don't press the select button, we're only gonna have 2 over here, which is A. If we press the button, we're gonna have a 0 over here. That's what we expected, because that's the basic of the circuit. If the select button is on, we're gonna carry the value of B. If not, we're always gonna carry the value of A. Okay. So after that, we have to build another circuit also. That's the circuit with this. We have to build a NOT and next circuit, which was basically giving us the 2 complements or the 1 complements. So it can provide the 2 complements as you say, with the negate, and the 1 complement with the it can perform the two's complement operation arithmetically, and the one's complement. We could see it through the circuit. That's what we're about to do. Yeah, it could do the one's complement when we invert it. So this is our circuit. That's the following right here. The NOT net. So if we simulate it and we just give this a value of 6, right? So if we invert it, we have the 1 complement right here, which is 1, which is 9. The 1 complement of 6, which is 9. If we negate it, we're gonna have the 2 complement of 6, which is A. So that's basically what it was telling us over there. So after that, we have to build the following circuit. The AND and add circuit, which is this one. So basically, let's go back to our files and open it. So that's what we have over here. If we start a simulation, let's give a value of 6. B, let's give it a value of let's say 7, right? And right now, if you don't do anything, just the value of the output is gonna stay. It's gonna take the value of A, right? But if we add, what we're gonna have D, which is basically 13, because we have in hexadecimals right here, and we're gonna have a overflow too. So because 6 plus 7 is 13 and A is 10, B 11, C 12, and D is 13. So basically that's what we have over here. If we are Acadian, we would have E, which is going to be 14. So let's test with other numbers. Let's just give it a value of 5 and 7. No carrying. If we just add 5 and 7, it's going to give us C, which is what we really expected. And yeah, that's what we had. We had to add the pass. Also, we could try the pass. If we pass over here, it's like we're not doing anything. So we're gonna keep the value of we're gonna keep the value of 5, and obviously it's gonna occur some overflow. Pass, we don't add, we don't do anything, so it's gonna keep the value of 5. And after that, we had to build the ALU, which was the last circuit, which is right here. So let's go back to our digital, open. We have the ALU right here. So let me just move my screen over here. So yeah, once we start the simulation, the arithmetic basically, if you see, is connected to neg and add, which basically going to do the arithmetic. So let's say if we have a value of 6 over here, let's just say we have a value of 3 over here, we should expect, if we do the arithmetic, we should expect a value of 9, which is basically the arithmetic, right? So it's just adding it. If we pass, we could just expect the value of 6, which is right here, the value of A. So that's what we have over here. And basically, it obviously overflow. So yeah, we could try other numbers too. We could try 7 and 3. If you add them, we should get 10, but 10 is A. So we should expect the output of A over here. Which is what we get right here. Because we doing hexadecimal numbers. So that was it about lab 2. We have done all the circuits and explain it. Yeah, and I'm submitting late because I'm part of the ASU soccer team, and we had a game. We had to travel. That's why I'm submitting the lab late. I'm waiting on the letter so I could give it to the professor. Thank you.